It is NBA action on EA Sports. I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be joined by Jay Williams. Should be a terrific game here tonight. From downtown Milwaukee, tonight it's the hometown Milwaukee Bucks taking on the Indiana Pacers. The Indiana Pacers begin this game with the basketball. Gets to the basket and scores.
Well, he finished strong because he was able to initiate the contact. When you initiate the contact first, you bounce off the defender, which balances you at the rim.
Middleton to Adetokounmpo. Miles Turner snatching it out of the air. Pacers with the possession. Layup's good. Those are the types of shots you always strive for.
Just wait a second, Ed. Wait 1 second. Can we go back to the play before this great play that we just saw? Just because you have a bad offensive possession, you can't allow that to go down and reciprocate itself on the defensive end. One bad play does not make two bad plays. You have to bounce back. That's how you play this game.
Giannis Antetokounmpo missed his first. That one goes.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
Brogdon. Hill across the timeline. Down just a couple. George Hill with the dunk.
And cutting hard in transition is one of the most underrated things about this game. The harder you can cut is the more it opens up the floor to make plays just like that.
Rocking the rim.
And no emotion, just that ice-cold stare. That's a sign of somebody who's here to compete.
Giannis with it up top. Down two. Throws it down.
We call that get your money and put it in the bank.
Indiana with the basketball. Surveys the floor. Give him 2 points. High percentage.
It can only be one of two things here. One, the defender ran out of gas. Or two, this dude is just unstoppable.
Oh, emphatic slam.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's Prob City.
To Turner. Giannis Antetokounmpo sends it away.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
And strokes it.
You see, the great playmakers see the shot before it ever happens. They recognized how they were being guarded on the previous set, and then they make the necessary adjustments.
To Brogdon. Curling inside. Giannis Antetokounmpo knocked away. It's getting dangerous down there.
And I hated getting my shot blocked like that, but I did like getting the ball right back.
Goes reverse to lay it in.
As my mother would say to the defender, A for effort, F for results.
The Bucks at the controls to Middleton. Bledsoe. The drive right to the basket. Knocked loose. It's a turnover as they head the other way.
Pick up that sense of urgency. Here's a chance to break the tie.
Giannis Antetokounmpo tips it. Bledsoe with it up top. 10-all is our score. Count the basket at the rim.
In the paint, you need to finish just like that.
To Turner. Easy pass to the rim.
They're going to have to find answers defensively and quickly because he's carving them up in the first quarter.
Giannis in control of the basketball. Right now, 12-all. To Bledsoe. Can't connect from in close. Nice follow-up on the dunk there.
That's what I'm talking about. Nice finish. It's all business.
It's Indiana basketball. Here comes the screen. To Brogdon. Rims out. Giannis with it up top. It's 14-12. To George Hill. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
The defender was actually in a good position there. They even made a decent play on the ball. But sometimes those bounces go the other way. Still, stay aggressive out there.
George Hill trying to cash in on a three-point play. For his career, 80% at the line. Can convert the free throw. Pacers control. Here comes the screen. Sizing up the defense. To Turner. Oh, great pass, setting up the basket.
It's so difficult to block a guy like that. Pretty much there's no stopping him when he's around the rim.
Antetokounmpo. He's now 4 for 6.
By the ball. You actually have to focus on the dribbler's belly button. I know that may sound cheesy, but trust me, he can't go anywhere without his core.
To Turner. Miles Turner slams it down. They have set the tone in this one.
I love when I see offenses come out in beast mode. You attack that paint, you get to the rim, inevitably the floor will open up for you to knock down some threes.
To Lopez. Hill. Tough-looking shot there. Still gets it to go down.
And attention to detail is everything for a professional scorer like that. Actually getting it done the hard way there.
Now a steal by Milwaukee. Bledsoe. Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down.
And that transition offense was flawless when guys fan out and actually fill the lanes with a sense of urgency. You heard me correctly, a sense of urgency. You will get a great shot every possession.
Not that time.
That's how you do it. You keep riding him to the basket, and if the refs aren't calling it, keep being physical. Keep knocking him off balance.
Giannis in control of the basketball. Lead is 2. To Bledsoe. Malcolm Brogdon with the block. Miles Turner with a piece.
Ooh, he blocked that with authority.
Here comes the screen. Curling inside. Slams it down. Jay, they've had no answer for this guy.
He's been on fire this first quarter. That's the way you take it right to your opponent. You attack right out of the gate.
Bledsoe with the basketball. He'll run the offense. Adetokunbo to Bledsoe. Good look that time, but off the mark. To Turner. Open look, and he buries it. Defense has to wake up.
The pro game has really come down to PNRs. Let's see how the defense adjusts.
Now the Bucks going to signal for a timeout as they'll make sure they're aligned here in a two-point basketball game. Changes coming from both sides right now.
Number 26. Subbing in for Indiana.
Straight down the middle of the lane. Way to punch it home.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Nothing going here on that drive. Here comes the screen. Layup.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
Pacers with the possession. To Turner. Here comes the screen. Bledsoe with it up top. Looking to make something happen. And Warren there to grab the rebound. Here comes the screen. Nothing going here on that drive. Shot clock winding down. Giannis Adetokunbo able to recover with the block. Shifting gears. Here comes some substitutions.
Number 41, Nikola Mirotic.
Has a look. Not today.
I'm not sure that the contest on the shot contributed to the miss, but what it might have done is seep into the confidence of the shooter that the next time he might decide to try to drive to the rim instead of settling for a jumper.
Trying to cash in. Wide open look, won't go.
0-4 to start the game. Don't worry about that. You can make your next 6 shots and then be 6 of 10 from the field. That's 60%. That can get you $80 million.
Big finish at the rim.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Indiana with the basketball. Fires the three. Oh, too much contact. Free throws on the way.
You got to know your personnel. That's not someone you want to send to the line for a free two.
First one goes down. Second of 3 is good. 3 for 3. Nice. Bucks at the controls. That's what you like to see off the pick and roll. Nice, easy basket. Jay, this is getting scary fast.
If you're the defense, you have to deny him the ball. Maybe throw a box and one. Maybe throw a zone. Maybe even throw the kitchen sink because he's putting on a show in the first quarter.
For 3. His first effort off the mark. To Adetokunbo. Knocked loose. And that one is out. Greek Freak for 2. Can't connect.
You know, Ed, everybody gives so much credit to the guy who contested the shot, but there's no way he's in that position without the communication of the backbone of the defense. When you have a guy back there who can block shots and tells you to apply more pressure, you know you're in a safe place.
Can't miss those.
But you can't just be a one-dimensional player. I know you're probably frustrated by me even saying that, but when you don't even give the option to pass the ball by utilizing some head fakes or ball fakes here and there, you save the defender by keeping them on their toes with the element of surprise.
We played one in Wisconsin with the Bucks on top here on their home floor. Jay and I come back to Milwaukee after this. You're tuned into the NBA on EA Sports. One quarter down. Jay, is anyone going to miss? Defense was not good in that first quarter.
You know why?
Why?
Because of the versatility. Because this is positionless basketball, which makes it beautiful to watch. Everybody can triple threat, dribble, drive, shoot the 3, do things from long distance. It's a thing of beauty where this game is going.
Here comes the screen. Bucks have the rebound. Giannis with it up top. Leads 5. To Korver. Karis LeVert rejects it.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
Great look and vision. Beyond the arc for 3. Where's the chatter? No one was even close to him.
It's all about creating space with the dribble. Once you have that gap, you can beat somebody in a variety of ways. He chose the dagger with the 3.
To Adetokunbo. George Hill. Nice pass to get things going.
Ooh, he teased me a little bit right there. But see, I like that. That's called a great entertainer. Always leaving me on the edge of my seat.
Nikola Mirotic sends it away.
Blocking so many shots only gives your perimeter that much more confidence to really apply more pressure.
Fires the 3, smothering D. Giannis in control of the basketball, up by 6. Oh, the touch at the rim, count it.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays, no one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
Number 3.
Bucks basketball. Adetokunbo to Korver. Got a piece.
You know why? I don't see anybody on the defensive end standing up out of position. I see everybody squatted down, really active with their hands. That's the mentality that will lead you to where you want to go.
Lets it fly from long range.
George Hill. That's his first personal foul.
First free throw is good. Knocks down the second free throw.
Number 22.
Off the mark. 2 for 3 on this trip. Hill. And count the basket.
So many people think making assists is creating something razzle and dazzle. Sometimes giving the ball up early is the right play and the most efficient.
From long range, buries it on the catch and shoot.
Ed, let me tell you how everyone's getting a piece of the rock tonight.
Hill into the front court. Leads 3. George Hill. Now the defense has to adjust. He's 4 for 4 to start this one.
For a smaller player, you have to be more creative with your imagination when you finish with those shots around the rim. For the audience, that may look difficult, but for the player himself, that's what they practice every single day.
And the finish at the rim.
I 100% guarantee you that was not the play call, but a bucket is a bucket.
To Hill. Off the mark.
Let's be realistic. He's probably not going to miss a lot of shots, but the more effort you can give, you want to try to tire him out. Take his legs away. Make him work to catch the ball. That's how you win a defensive battle.
Here's a chance from long range and drains it.
And I just hear my high school coach for the NBA. It's all about spacing. And when you have guys who are lethal three-point shooters and they understand spacing, oh, that whole floor opens up, and that's a thing of beauty to watch.
To George Hill. For 3. Good contest. Middleton off the mark.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
Robin Lopez pins it.
This game is all about playing mind tricks on people. The offense is more worried about getting their shot blocked than they are about actually making the shot.
Middleton. Message received. Well defended. Nothing going here on that drive. Missed it. Almost a foul. They let it go. George Hill. Here's Lopez. Down low. Oh, defender pulls the chair. Screen coming. Going to launch beyond the arc. Had made his first couple, but he misses there. Milwaukee with the basketball. Hill to Middleton. George Hill. Five on the shot clock for Milwaukee. Has a chance. Off the mark. He's made those before, but that was well defended.
I just love where this takes you into the psychological battle as a player offensively. Was that a great contest, or did you just miss the shot? But now you have me thinking about that the entire next possession.
Middleton off the mark. Oh, bad pass, and the Bucks have it.
When it's a tight game, those missed opportunities on the road make it tough.
He'll go to the foul line to shoot.
I don't know about that one, Ed. I always thought your hand was part of the ball.
Nikola Mirotic at the line for 2 shots. For his career, 80% at the line. And hits the first free throw.
Number 6, Eric Bledsoe. Entering the game for the Pacers, number 11.
And gets both to drop at the line. It's Indiana basketball. Brogdon. No good. Probing the defense. Middleton. On the pass. Stolen by Indiana.
You go back to the principles, things that we started working on when we were in 1st and 2nd grade. Is called the shell drill. You stay down in the stance defensively, you try to deny the next pass away, and you have to communicate. If your conditioning is bad, you have no chance. But if you're able to do all these things together, collectively, you will be able to stop a great passing team.
Middleton to Bledsoe. It's rebounded by Indiana. Brogdon. Great defense there, forcing the pickup. Nothing going here on that drive. Off the penetration, almost, but no good. Bledsoe with the basketball. He'll run the offense. Eric Bledsoe, 4 out of 7.
Let me tell you something that nobody will ever talk about. Did you see him slow down right before he was about to go up? That slow change of speed, that slight change was just enough to throw the defender off.
Some lineup changes now for both clubs.
Number 3, George Hill. Entering the game for Indiana, number 25.
Get back.
Knocked loose. That's out. Last touch by Domantas Sabonis. It stays with Milwaukee. Cleaning the offensive glass. Can't connect. Brook Lopez. 2 of 4 now.
Contact on a drive can be a beautiful thing. Making those tough shots can really help you build a mental advantage over your defender.
A drive to the basket, but it somehow stays out.
It's easy for the offense to get agitated when you keep turning around and the defense is right there in your face. The jawing is only going to escalate.
Hill to Bledsoe. The Bucks with 4 to shoot. Has a look. Gets a look. Can't hit. Miles Turner swats it.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
Bledsoe with it up top. They lead it. 4-point game. From the painted area, won't go down. Here comes the screen. To Brogdon. Nikola Mirotic snatching it out of the air.
Here's one of the biggest secrets as we move into this new age of basketball, especially in the draft room. You have to draft players with size and length. That's the biggest deterrent.
Brogdon. Now a steal by Milwaukee.
Come on, let's dig in. Let's really build this lead.
Count the basket. 2 more points in the paint.
In the paint, you need to finish. Just like that.
Pacers control. Here comes the screen. Curling inside. Now ready with a couple of free throws.
Aggressive play there, but you can't fault the defender for being up in the shooter. You need to contest shots, each and every one of them.
Can't connect on the first free throw. So he goes 1 for 2 from the line after hitting on the second. To Bledsoe. George Hill to Lopez. Oh, defender pulling. To Turner. Missed it. How'd that not go down? Bledsoe with the basketball. Counting down toward a minute to go in this first half. Knocked loose. Pacers with the possession. And a throwdown. He was ready right at the tip.
What a first half he's having. He came out of the gate, attacked, found ways to get to the rim. Now look how easy the game is coming to him.
Hill across the timeline. Up by 3. Eric Bledsoe with that.
Hand down, man down. You got to get up and contest the shot.
To Turner. Stuffs it down with authority.
You know, from a point guard perspective, one of the things that I learned when I played in the league was that the more I was willing to give the ball up, the harder other players were willing to run to their spots. The harder the bigs were running to the rim. The harder the three-point shooters were running to the three-point line because they knew they could be active recipients. And when they caught the ball, they knew exactly what to do with it.
Finish that. Deep 3 at the buzzer. So the difference, 3 points as we've reached the break. Let's get you to Orlando, where we say hello to Jalen Rose in our EA Sports halftime report. Jalen.
Thanks, Ed. The Bucks will start the second half with a narrow lead. It was their playmaking, the way they gave each other scoring opportunities. That really impresses me. I love seeing unselfish basketball like that. These are the guys getting buckets for the Milwaukee Bucks. The Pacers aren't down by much after 2 quarters. And even though they don't have the lead, they're doing a great job of moving the ball around. They might find themselves on the winning end of the scoreboard if they can keep it up. These are the guys getting buckets for the Indiana Pacers.
Game track. Blocks.
Very physical basketball in the first half from these squads. Lots of block shots and some great defensive intensity.
Player of the half.
Antetokounmpo put together a highlight reel of dunks in the first half. At this point, the defense is trying to avoid showing up in any posters.
Who was gold?
No one wants to be picked for this segment, but he couldn't avoid it. Maybe he'll turn things around in the second half. We handpicked them for you. Here are the top plays.
Number 2. Number 1.
All right, back to the second half. I'll see you after the game.
Hill into the front court. Looking to make something happen. Antetokounmpo, open look. Knocks it down from mid-range.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
They've slowed down the pace. Now 3 on the shot clock. Off the assist.
And the defense keeps sticking to those flare screens. Just don't flare out to the three-point line. Flare to the rim for a lob.
That's out. Last touch by Brook Lopez. Indiana with the basketball. To Turner. Brook Lopez sends it away.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
Middleton to Lopez. Oh, I missed a short one there.
Everybody pick up, everybody pick up. D up. Hey, left.
Rebound comes to Bledsoe. That's out of bounds, off of Giannis. To Turner. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Shot off the mark. Good defense. To Middleton. Trying to cash in. Whoa, Chris Middleton. He has struggled just a little bit. 2 for 5.
I hear so many players talk about, oh, my skill set is this or my skill set is that. How about your skill set is your effort on the defensive end? That's something we don't talk about as much as we need to.
Curling inside. To Turner. Missed a wide open look. Middleton. That's out. Last touch by Chris Middleton. To Turner. Miles Turner slams it down.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
It's Indiana basketball. Here comes the screen. That's Just what you'd like to see off the pick and roll. Nice, easy basket.
Bread and butter. And there are few that can do it better off the screen.
Bledsoe with it up top. Leads 3. Bledsoe slams it down. Where did that come from?
It's like he got in an elevator and went to floor 8. And Ed, I have to say something, okay? 6'3", 6 feet, 5'11", those aren't small guys. In the big scheme of things, they're pretty tall compared to the average person in public.
I feel like you're speaking from experience.
Everyday experience, my friend. Every day.
Opposing coach is going to counter, make some changes of his own. Sabonis at the line for a chance at a three-point play. Shooting 50%. Some yes, some no in this contest. Oh, he can't connect. Bledsoe to Antetokounmpo. Oh, he had it. Pacers control. Here comes the screen. Brook Lopez, huge block. That's his 3rd block this evening.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
Slam dunk.
If you didn't dunk that, then we would have to talk about it.
Brook Lopez tips it. 4th this contest.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
Gets it in the left corner. Hill to Antetokounmpo. Oh, defender pulls the chair. Turner. And he'll head to the line.
I'm watching the coach's reaction right now, and I'll tell you, he's not going to be happy about that. The game comes down to the micro details. That wasn't a part of the plan right there.
First one, count it. Able to convert on both free throws. To Hill. Antetokounmpo. They'll get it down low to Lopez. And watch him do the rest. Slam dunk.
Oh, man, did you see that swiftness? He dunked that thing like a tennis ball.
It looked like that in his hand. To Turner. Brook Lopez with the block. Ooh, 5 now.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
Screen coming. Driving right to the basket. To Brogdon. Fires the 3. Won't go for Brogdon. Had a hand in his face.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
Another follow. Stays out.
And you have to remember that your hand is part of the ball. There wasn't enough contact on that play for the refs to blow the whistle.
Here comes the screen. To Brogdon. Oh, bad pass, and the Bucks have it. Bledsoe with the basketball. He'll run the offense. To Antetokounmpo. Nothing going here on that drive. To the rim. Lays it up and in.
Ed, I have so much admiration for guys that continue to hunt their shot. They're playing the second half like it was the first 5 minutes of the ball game. Those natural-born leaders are guys that will consistently lead your team to the promised land.
A couple of cracks at the line now.
The game is too tight for you to be taking risks like that. You want to avoid foul trouble at all costs.
He connects on the first free throw. Goes 2 for 2 at the line.
Number 26, Kyle Korver.
To Adetokunbo. Nothing going here on that drive. Hill to Adetokunbo. Oh, defender pulling the chair. Screen coming. For 3. Cleans it up. Swings it. Swings it. Beyond the arc for 3. Textbook defense. Bledsoe to Adetokunbo. The pass set it all up.
Bodies bouncing all around on that layup with the offense winning that battle. But if the defense keeps up that kind of pressure, good things are bound to happen.
Shot from the lane won't go. Giannis with it up top. Up 5. Eric Bledsoe to the rim.
This is like a boxing match. If you fight against a great boxer, if he keeps jabbing you at the face, eventually that body will open up. You keep giving up layups like that, boom, a body blow is on the way.
Both teams tweaking their lineups. Here come some changes.
Number 41, Nicholas.
Pacers with the possession.
For Indiana, number 3.
Screen coming. McDermott matched up with Pau Gasol. Gets toughness right there. Physical inside, gets it to go.
There's some players out there that like the freedom of space, and then we have the anomalies. We have the players who feel comfortable being uncomfortable, and almost the physicality of the game centers them and puts them right on balance every time.
And he finishes at the rim.
Might have had an extra dribble or two there, but he got the shot he wanted.
To Turner. From the painted area, won't go down.
Because he had no body control. You have to be able to control your body when you attack the rim at full speed. That's part of your concentration. People assume concentration just on the rim, but your body control is everything. Be able to speed yourself up or slow yourself down.
For the Pacers, number 43, Karis LeVert.
The 3, buries it on the catch and shoot.
Great shot by the that penetration. I'd rather a team take a tough 2 than a wide open 3.
To Adetokunbo. Has a chance. Yes, tough shot. It's got to go up to go in.
And there's nothing more mentally intimidating for your opponent than when your own teammates are unselfish and make sure that you get the ball because they want you to drop 70 on them, maybe like Devin Booker did last year.
To Korver, has a look. That's what you've come to expect. Your best players making baskets.
There is no better feeling than after making that shot and trotting back on defense, seeing your opponent stare, point, or yell at each other for miscommunication.
Can't connect from inside. Bucks at the controls. To Bledsoe. Cruises inside for two.
And the true test of a team's character is how they respond when they get hit in the mouth. Keep digging.
Lets it fly from long range. And Mirotic the rebound. Won't go. LeVert up against the Spaniard. Knocked loose. Picked up by the Bucks. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at three coming up.
People become so fixated on the hands or the arms or the strengths of the arms. I look at the legs. The strength of his legs help him power through that play. That's how you get and ones.
Mirotic trying to cash in on the three-point play. He's perfect from the line so far. Free throw up and good as they open things up to a 13-point lead. Now a whistle, and Indiana is going to use a timeout as their coaching staff wants to talk things over here in this third quarter. Time for some new personnel into the game. Indiana with the basketball. From long range. And the rebound taken by Bledsoe. To Adetokunbo. Here comes the screen. The screen sets him up for two.
Hey, one of the things I hear all the great teams say in the huddle, they say 1, 2, 3, no mercy. Now it's time for you to go even harder on the defensive end.
A drive to the basket, but the shot rattles in and out. Deep three at the buzzer. 3 quarters complete. The Bucks in control so far. So the Pacers with the basketball to start the fourth quarter. This was a one-possession game at the break, but things went south from there.
But guess what, Ed? It's always a one-possession game. That's how you need to approach each possession in basketball. You can't score and then get back in the game 30 possessions later. You have to do it one possession at a time.
Here comes the screen. Nothing going here on that drive. Shot clock coming down to 4. Down to 3. Missed it. Almost a foul. They let it go. The Pacers with 4 to shoot. Almost unlucky bounce. Hill across the timeline. His guy's up by 15. George Hill. He's now shooting 5 for 7.
Sometimes when the players find that flow, nobody else needs to touch the ball. He's in the zone by himself.
The Bucks at the controls. Knocked loose. And that's going to get out of bounds. It'll stay with the Bucks. Time to adjust. Both coaches making changes on the floor.
Number 22, Chris Middleton. Subbing in for the Pacers, number 1, T.J. Warren.
Count the basket inside.
You know, it reminds me, Ed, of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
Right time, right player.
Can't teach height.
Cashes in for 2.
For a smaller player, you have to be more creative with your imagination when you finish with those shots around the rim. For the audience, that may look difficult, but for the player himself, that's what they practice every single day.
Hill into the front court. The lead is 15. Nothing going here on that drive. Here comes the screen. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
That was such a great job by the offensive player. Knowing that you're probably going to take some lumps here and there, but still remaining aggressive throughout the shot and getting a crack at the extra point.
Free throw's good. A three-point play, and the lead back down to 12. To Adetokunbo. Nice pass to set things up.
This is where I go back into player mode. If the dude starts to try to have 40 points on me, I'm going to foul out. I'm going to start hitting him in places he's not used to being hit. I'm trying to do anything to throw him off his game.
George Hill. Whoa, Chris Middleton. Oh, 3 for 8. He's got to do better.
That's a strong finish. Regardless of contact, finishing strong is key.
To Turner. Nice finish at the rim.
But did you see the way he was able to do it, Ed? Did you see him constantly probe the defense by maintaining his dribble? Ultimately, if you keep your eyes on all the other defenders, they will lose track of where the ball is. That's where you slip a quick pass in for an easy down.
Screen coming. Adetokunbo gets a look. Can't hit. To Brogdon.
Man, clear the lane. I got you.
Nikola Mirotic with a piece.
That kid can block out the sun, man.
Here's a chance from long range. Adetokunbo, the rebound. Bucks at the controls. Lays it up and in.
Well, look, you can't be caught flat-footed on defense. You need to be on the balls of your feet, especially in transition. You have to jab at that guy with the ball, hedge at him. Make him think that maybe you will take him. Maybe you'll fan out to a defender on the perimeter, but still keep him guessing. But when you don't do that, that's easy money.
Both coaches hitting the reset button. Fresh legs coming onto the floor. Active fans to stay with it. We'll get a jump. The official's ready. Let's see who can take the jump. Bledsoe knocks it down off the step back.
Man, he's got the defender out there tap dancing like that on national TV. That's not a good sign.
Rebound taken by Milwaukee. Had a chance, but it's no good.
Defense. Defense, let's go.
And throws it down.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
To Adetokunbo. Slams it down.
And if you're on defense on that last possession, no need to look over to the coach's bench, hold up your arms, wonder what did you do. Everybody got back, everybody communicated, everybody pointed. It was just better offense than there was defense.
Oh, highlight moves. Tough to pull off with the defender all over you. And a chance coming up at the line.
Ed, the reality is that good jump shooters know how to get those calls. Overall, though, there's less flopping in the game, which is great. But there's something uncanny about certain players' abilities to get those calls on a regular basis.
For Indiana, number 43, Karis LeVert.
And he makes them both. Bledsoe with it up top. Lead is 12. To George Hill. Middleton. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
And I know there's so much excitement about the play, but everybody looks at the players. More people need to pay attention to the guy at the end of the bench, the strength and conditioning coach, because this kid's been putting in the time and effort every day in the weight room.
Giannis Antetokounmpo at the line for a chance at a three-point play. A career 74% free throw shooter. Free throw good for Giannis. It's a three-point play as the Bucks add to their lead. It's Indiana basketball. Nothing going here on that drive. Brook Lopez able to recover with the block. Incredible. 6 tonight.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
Antetokounmpo to Bledsoe. Knocked loose. Pacers have it. Brogdon. Here comes the screen. Nothing going here on that drive. Brogdon. Down to 5 on the 24. Count the basket, and it could have been more. No whistle.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Giannis in control of the basketball. His team on top by 13. Whoa, Chris Middleton, 4 out of 10.
That's lunch pail business right there. Don't worry about the no call. Keep powering through.
Nothing going here on that drive. To Brogdon. Brook Lopez rejects it. Make that 7. Bucks basketball. You've got to get that one to go.
And the game is so different. In today's NBA, defenders are longer, quicker, and more athletic than we've ever seen before. So offensively, as a shooter, you either have to be able to create more space off the dribble for your shot or have a much faster release. Ideally, you have both in your arsenal.
Giannis with it up top. The advantage is 13 points. Middleton to Antetokounmpo. 5 on the shot clock. Miles Turner sends it away. Calls out of bounds. Last touch by Miles Turner. We have both squads set to make some moves right now. Middleton.
He sent that one to the third row.
He was locked in. That was impressive. To Turner. Robin Lopez.
Oh, and he can't keep it in off the block.
Man, that was impressive. To Turner. Big stuff and a lot of traffic on the way to the rim.
You hear coaches talk all the time about passing the ball on time and on target. As a passer myself, if I can deliver the ball to you in a position where I cannot give you options to think, but just go up and make the play easy, that's a win-win.
It goes down.
I remember my high school coach said one man can't beat five. Well, I'm telling you right now, he lied. I'm watching it happen in person.
And he's going to the free throw line.
Great job, Ed, by the shooter to create contact after the jump. That's how you get to the free throw line.
Knocks down the first.
For the Milwaukee Bucks, number 7, Ersan Ilyasova.
2 for 2 on that trip. To Middleton. The monster stuff.
I know there's that old saying that says one man can't beat five, but we're watching one man carry 4 other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
Count the bucket for 2.
Oh, don't see the read, be the read.
Giannis in control of the basketball. It's an 11-point game. To Lopez. Rebounded by the Pacers. Curling inside. To Brogdon. Over to the right side.
Double.
5 to shoot for Indiana. Goes to the left side. Add 2 points to the board.
Hand down, man down. You got to get up and contest the shot.
Giannis with it up top. The lead stands at 9. Oh, ferocious slam inside.
We're watching a clinic right now. We're watching basketball one-on-one. Whoever this professor is, he needs to get paid top dollar.
To Brogdon. For 3, tough shot. The former second-rounder Brogdon continues to amaze.
I hope everyone here knows the golden rule. Guys, remember, sharing is caring.
Middleton. Won't go down. Brogdon. To Turner. Miles Turner slams it down.
It's so difficult to block a guy like that with that kind of athleticism and length. Your timing almost has to be perfect, but pretty much there's no stopping him when he's around the rim.
Both coaches dipping into their reserves. Changes coming onto the floor.
Subbing in for the Indiana Pacers, number
Brogdon. Passed it off. Brook Lopez swats it. 8 now.
Blocking so many shots only gives your perimeter that much more confidence to really apply more pressure.
Milwaukee with the basketball. Adetokunbo to Korver. Can't connect from in close. Trying to cash in. Wide open look, won't go. to Lopez. Oh, nice find for the basket.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up.
Even better, 3 lucky fans will win a poster that's been signed by the entire team. Show up early for your chance to win.
Going to launch beyond the arc. Great defense, forcing the miss.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
The drive, right to the basket. Took it down the lane, but it's no good. Grabs his own miss and scores. Good concentration.
One can make the case he might be glad he didn't get the and one.
The screen sets him up for 2.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here, because that was not an easy look.
The Bucks claim victory as they take care of business at home. That'll wrap things up. For Jay Williams and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports.